Welcome back, everybody, to The Rhode Show this morning in the Buzz, brought to you by The Comedy Connection. New year, new state. Well, new poll shows that if we were to move to another state, Rhode Islanders would choose, not going to be a shock, they would choose Florida.
You've often said everyone moves.
They all do, yeah.
And if they were moved to a different country, it would be our neighbors to the north, Canada. So that got us to thinking, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? This is a common discussion people have many times, and it's an interesting one.
Right, yeah, Florida would probably not be on my list.
Okay.
A place, look, it's nice to be there for, a week or so, but that's probably about it.
You're not interested in rebuilding your home every year there's a hurricane?
No, I'm not.
I don't know how people do that.
I don't know how they do it either.
Yeah.
Look, there are a lot of places that, look, Hawaii would be spectacular to live. We've had friends that have moved to Hawaii, and Hawaii is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Is beautiful. Parts of California are like, Northern California is spectacular.
Right.
Down in like Laguna Beach is beautiful in California.
I think the cool thing would be is if you had enough do-re-mi,
yes.
if you could have multiple homes.
Absolutely.
When I was a kid, I loved wrestling, as you know.
Sure.
And one of the biggest bad guys was the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. But the reason I invoke this is because not just only because I love talking about old school wrestling, but it would always say, making his seasonal residence, like he had seasonal residences.
I like that.
And it was funny because he was a bad guy, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I'd like to have a seasonal
I would like to have a seasonal residence too. Vermont is beautiful, Maine is beautiful, New Hampshire is beautiful. Places like that are always good too. If you look, there are a lot of people who don't want that complete seclusion of not having anybody around. They want like maybe a bigger city like a New York or Boston. They want that city atmosphere.
Definitely. Have you ever been to Canada?
I haven't been to Canada since I was probably 6 months old. There's a picture of me at the Niagara Falls when it was just a trickle.
I thought you were.
That's how long ago it was. It was just like a little puddle there.
I thought that you were going to say there was a picture of you at 6 months being detained at the border.
That could be the case.
What's in that bottle?
That could have been the case. Absolutely could have been the case.
But it's beautiful.
But that was the last time I was in Canada.
I have some friends that live in Calgary, Alberta. That's Western Canada.
Yeah.
And I visited them a few times. Big surprise, I went to see Metallica.
Sure.
But that's kind of the beauty when I go to these shows. I get to experience new places. I think Canada's gorgeous.
Yeah, Canada's beautiful. If I had a choice to move, look, there's so many beautiful. I would move to Europe. Probably London is spectacular.
Yeah.
Paris was equally as beautiful, and even like Austria was unbelievably beautiful. Vienna or Salzburg is even better.
Yeah, home of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes, it is.
But
they hold that very close to them.
Statues of him.
Yes, they do.
Much like the statues of you in Rumford.
In Rumford, right down the street. Yes. But right at the point, right down there, on Pawtucket Avenue.
We're going to move it in front of Avenue N.
Oh yes.
Oh God.
Is that Burger King? No, it's Will.
There are no statues of me in Warren. I can't imagine why. But it's fun to think about where you might want to live or even retire to.
Look, there's a lot of people who play. Look, it's Rhode Island. There's a lot of people who play the game. They move down to Florida because they can stay there for 6 months in one day. And
you love talking about the people who move to Florida and all they do is post and comment about everything that's still happening here.
That's all
he loves.
Look, we all know. They complain about living here in Rhode Island, right? They all move to Florida, and then they know everything that's going on about Rhode Island.
Right. They know nothing about what's happening.
Like you ask them something about the Florida, and they're like, oh, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Why did you move?
Yeah, why did you move?
And a lot of the people in Florida stream the Rhode Show live. I have friends that
they do.
Yeah, so good morning.
They do.
Tallahassee.
I've been in Disney multiple times, or down in Florida multiple times, and there's people who you knew.
Exactly. It's a small Rhode Island world. Let's check in with our viewers. Where would they like to live if they could live anywhere? Well, Cindy Scoos is up first. She says, I love Rhode Island in the summer and fall. Right now, we are in Florida. See, there it is. Exhibit A, Your Honor. Streaming at Rhodeshow.com for these winter months. Best of both worlds. And very grateful. That's great if you can have best of both.
Send that 6 month and 1 day thing. Mark Monroe adds, I'm staying in New England. I like the different seasons. I like the different seasons too. If you like the heat all year round, then Florida is for you.
Yep, John Silva tells us where he'd like to live. Sevierville, Tennessee, near Dollywood.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
that's fun.
That'd be nice. Kelly Fogel wraps up the comments with someplace where it is warm and sunny all year and has no bugs. Well, good. I'm not sure you're going to be able to find a place like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you're going to be able to find a place like that, but
Great.
I guess good luck.
Great stuff. Thank you for chiming in, everyone. Please keep those comments coming. You never know. Follow us at one of these fantastic social media platforms at The Rhode Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We go live every morning on Facebook around 7:45. Leave your thoughts, and you never know. One of these two dorks might read yours right here on the show.
That's right.